Grandma's 98th birthday party, Sunday, February 28th. There's my godmother.
My birthday.
Hello, Annie.
My birthday is September 15th.
We'll be back for your birthday. Don't worry, we won't miss it.
That's many more months.
Teresa's here. It's so great to see everyone. Tony, Joan, Vinny, Dolores, Mom and Dad, and happy 98th, and many more.
Never thought I'd make it, but
Yeah, we did.
it's just a number.
Welcome, everyone. Glad everybody was able to make it, despite all the snow and the weather and all the inconveniences. But it is a special occasion to celebrate Grandma, Mama, Papa, Gigi Ma, whatever you call it, Mom's birthday and Danny's birthday.
This is all the Gigi ones.
I just said that. She was number one, yeah. So she's 98, in case you didn't know it, and Danny's 40.
Yay!
What we have is very unusual, because when I say anything to anyone, they say, really? We have 4 generations here. My mother, me, my kids, and their kids. 4 generations, which is very unusual. And to have, in today's times, 4 generations get together for an occasion like this is also very unusual, because mostly people are split and go in different directions. But so it's a special occasion, and here to celebrate and enjoy and to mix and say hello and do whatever you need to do just to enjoy the afternoon. But I'd like to propose a toast. Either have a drink or water or whatever you have in front of you. Toast to number 98 and number 40.
Yeah! Cheers!
No, I can't. A wonderful family. I want to thank my family for being who they are. They are great. Thank you.
Yay!
And my grandmother would always allow me to have coffee, number one, which was special. Never was allowed to have coffee. And they would treat, they would take me to the Allen Doms, or we'd go up to the hillside. So it's like a lot of fond memories of Gun Hill Road. I worked at the rectory with them and Edith. I put them into the envelopes in numerical order. Just in case you never knew this, they do count the money that people give and then record it. I knew all the priests and Joe Williams and yeah, they used to send me at like 5 years old. I would go down the street by myself to Allen Don's on Gun Hill Road in the Bronx and pick up a couple of things and bring it back. And that was like such a nice feeling of independence and something special, because I was one of 4 kids probably at the time. And I was sheltered. I lived in suburbia. I would go there and I would be living it. But I always remember 2 things. Grandma has such a I guess the job of a grandmother is to give unconditional love. She always, no matter what anybody did, any one of us, we knew that she would love us, and she always supported us, and she always encouraged us, and that was a wonderful thing.
There it is.
Because sometimes other people have conditions on them,
Well, you knew it was
that's
going to
their
happen.
job. But Grandma was a good person to have.
Your wife cries, see?
And the second is that I think I said this the last time we spoke. I remember so clearly going there for dinner in the Bronx, and she would make us this lovely dinner, and Uncle Lawrence would come over, or he was living there, and he'd come home and she'd have an entirely different dinner made for him, because he didn't like the food that she was making for me. And I was like, she always gave of herself in such a way, like she always catered to whatever anybody else would want or need, and she anticipated the needs. And that was, even when I got married to Dave, or I was dating Dave, and we had a buffet line, if I was standing around, she'd say, go make Dave a plate. I mean,
That never happened, though.
Giving of yourself and thinking of others and loving others, that, is a lost art. And I appreciate it.
Regarding food, the segue to food, we know how much I love Grandma's cooking. But when we moved back from Houston to New York, my friend David Weehagner would come and visit us. And over the summer, I was building up Grandma's cooking, Grandma's Italian cooking, Grandma's macaroni, chicken cutlets are going to be unbelievable. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. And the first lunch she made, David came over, and I don't know why I'm like telling him we're going to have this great Italian lunch, whatever that would be. And I said, Grandma, what are you making? And she said, I'm making grilled cheese sandwiches. And I said, grilled cheese sandwiches? What do you mean grilled cheese? We have grilled cheese all the time. She said, no, but they're very special. And David was sitting next to me, too. She said, I make a very special grilled cheese. She says, I put a little relish. And I do a little mustard, a little hint of mustard and relish. And we went back to the table, and my friend David said, that ain't Italian. Lentil pasta lentica, I hated it.
I hated it too.
I had to look forward to when Grandma would babysit when we were younger. We'd have to have pasta
she always
lentica.
did that.
And I could never have a drink before I ate the bowl of pasta lentica.
Paul, Grandma, and Edith living in Vermont, and I don't get to see them and have pizza and lunch with them regularly, but I know they're always home. That's a shame. I can pick up the phone and just say, hi, Grandma, and hi, Aunt Edith, and we'll talk. And what are you making for dinner? And it's just like girlfriend talk, which is very nice. But the funny stories are when Grandma would talk about how she used to play basketball. and we still laugh about it because, you know, you have to be kind of tall. But Grandma was a great basketball player. And then her other sad story was when she was going to go to the Halloween party. And she had this great, you know, mask and costume she got, and Uncle Joe wouldn't let her go. Because he said, what did he say to you? Oh, when your grandpa? When your father wouldn't let you go to the Halloween party, the masquerade ball.
She was a Bhutan, he
She
said.
spent $5. How much did you spend?
He said, my brother said, I'll take care of her. She's coming with me. My father said, that's not all, sir. You're going to fool around with the little girls in the corner.
And she had spent all this money on her nice costume, and she and Ian Warwick walking up and down Gun Hill Road.
My mother always made it, and I would say to her, it's great, but it's not yet marvelous. I just realized not too long ago, my father did not like garlic, my mother did not cook with garlic, and that's the secret ingredient. Garlic is the secret ingredient in Italian food.
Yeah, that's right.
Grandma always has just such wonderful words of wisdom, and it just always, for me and Susan especially, brings life into perspective. In our wedding video, there's a great line from Grandma that says, we hope all your days are as today. So every time Susan and I go through a tough time, we plop that into the VCR and we play that, and it just brings life into perspective, and it reminds us what matters most in the world. So every time we're going through a tough time with Paulie or something like that, it seems like Grandma always has a card that just happens to come in the mail, and it says, Grandma loves you. And just a simple 3 words like that just makes us remember that that's really what matters in the world, is that family and love and all the things that she set a foundation for all of us is really what gets us through all the tough times and helps us celebrate the happy times like today. So, thank you very much.
It wasn't the Titanic. That was 1915. 1912. That's the same year Grandma was born.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She was born 1 month before the Titanic. So, thank God the Titanic. I lived with Grandma for 4 years, and our moments were light and special. And the maple and the cream of rice and the cream of wheat. Charlie meant a lot in those times when everybody went to Texas and was real off. These 2 old ladies from Valley Cottage. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I drove them around to Yonkers. We went to all sorts of places throughout Westchester County, Rocky County. But as long as I drove her there, I knew well, and I was there for them. They give back
much more than I ever gave her. So, thank you very much. He said he's the most wonderful grandson he's ever had.
We know, we hear it all the time.
I am her most. He said he's the most handsome. One more thing. He loves my shoes.
That's
Yeah.
As long as I clean her chandelier.
I'll be here.
that's nice.
We'll be here for another hour.
All right, yeah.
And let her block the candles
I
first.
want to hear you anyway. Come on.
Yay! Are you one? Are you two?
She's saying happy birthday.
Yay!